Welcome PPL fans, my name is PaullyMac and today I have another PPL D2 coach interview. Today I will be interviewing a team that has a mon that a lot of people are absolutely terrified of. He has a very, very solid core, a team that I'm a big fan of. He's the coach of the Chicago Cubchoos, Carter.
Hello.
Alright, so we'll start off just looking at your team. You have Mega Gardevoir, Scizor, Garchomp as a Fairy Dragon Steel core. And
Yeah.
I set it out on Twitter after the draft. That was an amazing core. I love it. It's a core that everything can go defensive, everything can go offensive. It's very, very powerful. Was that the core you knew you wanted going in?
Not in the slightest. Okay, I got sniped a lot. Like, my first pick originally actually was Mega Sableye. I was going to go with like a Mega Sableye Clefable core, and then have extra Drill as a spinner.
Ooh, that'd be very solid.
Yeah, but Trav, the pick before me, took Mega Sableye. And then I'm like, okay, I'll just get extra Drill second pick. And then Mono picked extra Drill right before me. So I kind of had to scramble. And
Yeah.
I originally was thinking about maybe even going after Drud or something like that, because Drud's really good with like Sheer Force or Rocky Helmet, and have like that disgusting core, and then go for like offensive mons. But it turned out okay.
Yeah, I think it turned out fantastic. You got some really great mons there. You also have Rotom Heat. You have Roserade. Both very, very two more Pokemon that can be offensive or defensive. Your first 5 picks are all very versatile, in that they can either go offensive or they can go defensive. And it'd be hard to predict which one you're bringing each week. So, were you like very, very happy with that? I know you got sniped, but like, how happy were you like with those first 5 picks? How happy
I was
were
actually
you?
really excited because I knew I wanted my Steel Fairy Dragon like as soon as I could. But I'm like, because I was talking to people trying to figure out what my next pick, and then at number 5, they're like, "Oh, Garchomp's still around." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because I just expected it to be gone. I'm like looking at dragons, like freaking out because I knew I needed a dragon. Somehow Garchomp was still available, and Roserade was the only mon that was actually in my original 9 mon draft plan that I got.
Yeah.
I got sniped a lot.
Yeah.
I really like Roserade. Like, Technician Hidden Power is just a fantastic thing. Plus both spikes, Leaf Storm, off recovery, anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Roserade's the queen of hidden power. Like that hidden power is so important in the format because it can cover like if there's any mon that you can't hit very well but has a 4-time weakness, that hidden power is good to have. But because it's only 60 base power, it's not very good. But with Roserade, that technician makes it a very viable hidden power every week that you run it. So. That's definitely a great pick, I thought. When you got in the 4th round, I was a little surprised it actually fell into the 4th round. So it's something I think I would see picked higher. But I think you're very, very happy to get it for sure.
Yeah, I really am.
So after that first 5, you end up getting Crawdot. Water types are usually seen bulky in the format, but Crawdot has proved in leagues such as the GBA that is very, very powerful and a very, very good pick. Was that something you were really, really wanting? Or was it something that was kind of like, oh, I need
I knew
another
I
pick?
wanted a hard hitter at that point because my team's also really slow, by the way.
Oh yeah.
My fastest mon at this point I think is Garchomp at the 102.
Is Aerodactyl
It's
faster?
real slow.
What's Aerodactyl speed?
I mean, later I get Aerodactyl, but
Oh, yeah.
through Crawdon, it was just Garchomp. I think Aerodactyl's like 120 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around
Is
there.
it? No. I think it's somewhere around there.
But
It's hecka fast.
I think
but,
Rotom Heat.
Crawdon, I'm just like, I want more priority. I want a really hard-hitting water type. I originally would have loved to get Feraligatr, but it was just 2 more points that I didn't want to spend.
Mm-hmm.
So, I ended up getting Crawdon, which I'm happy with. I mean, adaptability, knockoff, stab, it can hurt things. It can do a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It hits like a truck. It's really hard hitting. It's a great setup mon for late game. If you get a Dragonite up on a switch in, and that's something that switches in is something that can outspeed you still and take you out first, a lot of things are gonna die. So that's definitely a solid pick. Then you went Hitmonchan, which
I need the spinner. That's the only reason. Like, all my spinners got sniped. I was actually, instead of the Crawdon pick, because I knew no one was going to get Crawdon at this point, because people seem to not want offensive water types, they want bulky. So I'm like, all right, I'll get my spinner after Garchomp. Every single spinner got taken, even like Sandslash got taken, and I didn't want like a Claydol or something like that. So
who wants
I mean,
Claydol? I mean,
it's not awful. It gets elemental punches and Iron Fist, and is decently fast, and it's good special bulk and Drain Punch. So it's not awful. It's just I really wouldn't see it as what is this? My seventh? It's my seventh pick.
Yeah, seventh pick.
I don't really see it being a seventh pick, but I needed a spinner, and they were all gone, so I needed to get it before it was gone.
Yeah, it was. I mean, a spinner was needed. You only had Scizor at that point, who actually could get rid of rocks for you, and then Hitmonchan. I mean, Assault Vest Hitmonchan. I've heard it can do work. I've never actually seen it do work, but I've heard in other leagues in the past, Assault Vest Hitmonchan has put in work. So
yeah,
it's also good to have a fighting type always in the league format. So there you go. There. Then your last two picks, Aerodactyl and Spiritomb. Aerodactyl usually, I mean, it hits hard, but it's not like it doesn't hit like its mega form. But it can get rocks up, but that's not something you usually see too often. With Aerodactyl, you just want like a flying type or just another heavy hitter, or what were you looking at?
I just need something fast. My team was so slow at this point. I just need something fast. I didn't have a bird. Birds are good.
Birds are good.
Birds are good. And then another rock setter, because all I had at this point was Garchomp, so why not have another one just in case to throw people off? And like I said, I'm really slow.
Yeah, like you said, you Garchomp was your fastest. I think actually Rotom Heat was your fastest at the time. I think Rotom
Heat's like 86 or something like that, isn't it?
Really? I thought. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I was confusing its special attack stat.
All the time.
Yeah, I was confusing its special attack stat with its speed stat.
Gotcha. Especially like 105.
It's like 105, 107, 110, somewhere in that range. Yeah. I think it's like a funky number, like its special defense and defense are, or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So you got Aerodactyl with some good speed, then Spiritomb was your last pick, which Spiritomb has one of the best typings in the game with only one weakness.
It's a poor man's Mega Sableye that I originally wanted to get.
Yeah, it's as I was gonna say. It's the same typing as Mega Sableye, who you wanted first round that you didn't get. It gets multiple forms of priority. It can set up. It can run defensive, run offensive, special, physical. Like it has lots of options. Was that something you like? Really, at the end, you were just like, okay, I didn't get Mega Sableye. I need this thing.
I'm just like, I need a dark type. Dark type would be nice. I had Crawdon, but like another Wallish.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I'm like, this is. And I was like, again, I was DMing people, like two people, talking about what I should get because we were brainstorming ideas. Like I thought of most of my picks, but some people were like, hey, this is so. I'm like, holy crap, it is. And so like, Spiritomb is fantastic. Like it's just so bulky. It doesn't have a lot of HP, but I mean, it gets Pain Split, which is real nice.
Yeah, it's good recovery there. I think you got a decent amount of recovery on this team with Scizor getting Roost, Rotom Heat and Spiritomb both getting Pain Split. Roserade, I believe, gets Synthesis along with Giga Drain. Leech Seed, I think, too.
And Gardevoir gets Wish. Hitmonchan gets
Drain Punch. So, yeah, you have a lot.
Aerodactyl even gets Roost, but I'm not probably. I mean, it gets it.
I mean, if you want to run a Life Orb set and you're going to predict a switch in and get your health back after rocks or something, I mean, you could run Roost if you wanted. But, all right.
I mean, it could, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, yeah, this team, I think it's very, very well put together. You do lack a little bit of, like, you have the two Stealth Rockers. You do have both types of spikes on Roserade, so you're pretty much set with hazards. You do have two ways of hazard removal, but one of them you probably won't bring that much, and the other one might be best without the hazard removal. Is that something you could see yourself fixing and transfer, or do you think you'll stick with this team most of the year?
I would love them. I would love a better spinner. I would even, unfortunately, maybe think about trading away one of mine. But like another one of my Mons and a Hitmonchan for some sort of spinner. A better one. Like, let me look at what other teams would be nice. Shoot, like, I would even take... I know I wanted Donphan originally, but Chaos took it. Even, I looked at Hitmontop originally, but obviously that was gone.
Yeah, Hitmontop is definitely the best Hitmon in the format.
It really is. Are there any other ones? I swear I saw another one I was looking at one point. I think I was looking at Hitmonlee? I think I might have been at one point. Like, I actually would have loved to get Tentacruel, but I already had another psychic type. I'm sorry, another psychic...
Poison type. Poison type?
So water.
Poison and water. You have both, so...
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, it's a great spinner, and I would love it, but I don't need it.
Yeah, it would give you a bulky water type, which is so important in the format, but I
That I
mean,
completely really lack.
yeah, you do completely lag because your water type is Crawdon, but I
Hmm.
mean, Crawdon is great at what it does, and that's sweep and be a good like revenge killer with Aqua Jet. But all right, so looking at some of the other teams, what is a matchup that you're really kind of like you're scared of, you're afraid to face because of their team matchup, or they just have like a scary team in general? Like, who are you most afraid to face this year?
Well, my week one was Kelly, and to be honest with you, his team scares me the most. It's just, it seems to be, it's not like, I watched his video or whatever on how he likes to make teams and stuff like that, and I'm thinking he's going to bring like offensive bulky mons, and I'm terrified of him. Like, I don't know what to expect, because I haven't really seen him play very much, so I don't, he's the one that scares me the most, as long as Trav team looks, I have him at Gardevoir, which, yeah, takes on a good fair bit of his team, but he has a Gabalion for it, for especially defensive, he has a Toxicroak for it, he has Nidoqueen who can hurt it, he has stuff for my Scizor with Stomach Sableye, Roserade, he's just, his team is disgusting. I don't like
Mm.
his team.
Yeah, Trav definitely has a very, very good team. A lot of people really liked his team when he was finished, and so yeah, definitely a team to look out for this year. A lot of teams have actually been saying they're really scared of you because you have Mega Gardevoir. That's like a reason that a lot of people have been like, I'll say, who are you afraid of? And they've been like, Carter. I'm like, why Carter? Mega Gardevoir. That's why.
Yeah,
So
they're like 0% switch-ins, that thing sometimes. Most
yeah,
of the time.
I believe you said it best. A lot of teams have negative switch-ins to Mega Gardevoir.
Yeah, which is to be expected, but like another reason why I grabbed it is because I play VGC a lot. Like
Hmm.
I like my singles game, but like this year especially, I got real into VGC. So Mega Gardevoir is very prevalent there. It can do a bunch of different things. There's actually like teams that are in Trick Room Mega Gardevoir, which it does get. But like it can get Will-O-Wisp, Hyper Voice. It gets some moves that aren't viable in singles, like Ally Switch, but it gets it. It gets Wish, Taunt. I think it's T-Wave too, doesn't it?
I believe it does. I do. I think it
It's
does get
just
to it.
really good, and I actually know how to use them on decently well enough because, like I said, I've used it a crap ton of BGC.
Hmm.
It's like, it's one of my top megas. I don't usually like to run a lot of interesting mega. I don't like to run Mega King in BGC, so I don't know. Mega Guard is great.
It was actually Mega Gardevoir was my favorite Mega pre Oris. It's definitely a great Mega, especially in this
Mhm.
format. Um, so we talked about what teams you're scared of. What teams are you really excited to face this year? Whether you think you have a great matchup against them, or they're just one of your friends that you really, really want to face this year.
I'm really excited to play Chaos. Like, it's just the amount of smack talking that's already gone on between him and I. And it's just literally like all the time. And it's in the chats on Twitter and different Skype groups all the time. Chaos and I seem to be going at it because we have like we're in another Skype group, and we had like a little mock draft kind of thing to see how it'll go because it's like Shoddy's in there, Ethan's in there, other people and stuff like that. And he and I played first week, and he actually drafted Ambipom, and I haven't drafted in a long time, so my draft was actually pretty bad. He sort of swept me with an Ambipom, so the running joke is he's going to destroy me with Ambipom again.
Oh,
So he definitely won't. Huh?
you're gonna prepare
Okay.
for that.
But yeah, I'm really excited to play him because the amount of shit talking has been fantastic.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of smack talk going on,
Mm-hmm.
lots of dog related things on Twitter. But
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah. So was there anyone else you were really excited to face, or was it just Chaos? Was there anyone else maybe that you think you had a good matchup against, or?
I mean, everyone's teams looks pretty terrifying in its own right with different things.
Hmm.
Like, Juan's draft is like, I don't know how to use Mega Medicham or anything yet. He has Raikou, he has got Volcarona and Nidoking, both really late. Looking at Jordinez's team, I'm not sure how you break a Mega Scizor, Heatran, Sylveon, Trotagon core very well. It's disgusting.
It's definitely a solid core
Kelly's
there.
team's just bulk, Trav's team's gross, Mono's team is really well put together as well.
He has a Manaphy. You gotta remember that.
He does have a mana, and he took my extra drill.
That too, not the
Bastard.
drill, not the drill.
So yeah, no, everyone's got a really scary team in their own right, and I'm just excited to play, use different things, fun things, not the same over and over again.
All right. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to talk about your draft and whatnot.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem at all. Stay tuned for more PPL content. The season actually starts today, the same day that this video will be going up. For D1, D2 videos will begin going up on Wednesday, so look out for that. Carter will have his video going up. His links will be into the description, so you can look him up and find who he will be, find his battles, and as well as every other D2. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Bye bye.